I think we're okay. I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Everybody who's watching. Oh my god. So many things have happened. My life is chaos. I can't find my drawing glove. There it is. I have to switch over pretty quickly. I believe I'm having some very minor technical difficulties. I was trying out a new stream starting soon thingy. So that's not working. It's okay. We'll figure it out. I don't even know if anyone can hear me right now. Live is showing me a preview of a black screen, which isn't good. But even if it's a black screen, how could you possibly say no? Oh, well, we're live. I can see it. It updated. So, oh geez, that stream starting soon is not working. That's probably nothing to worry about. Right, it's probably nothing to worry about. Like if I do the really quick, BRB, does that switch to darkness? Am I stuck in darkness? No, it works! Let's go! Oh, then I have no idea what that was doing. Yay! It's okay. I've switched it. My editor's here and he's full of sand. Hello. Hello, Elijah. I hope you're having a good time on a boat with sand. I'm just posting the link in updates at Watcher. No, wait, I should post that in uploads. Technically an upload. It's technically an upload. At Watcher. It's not Saturday. We live. Shazam. There we go. How's this for a low effort stream? I don't even have a thumbnail for you guys. I'm so thirsty. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Welcome, Roxysaurus Rex, to the chat. Oh, this is a bit of an unexpected stream. I'm taking off a sweater, you can't see it, which is good. I don't want anyone seeing me stripping. So for the 3 people who've got here early, welcome. To explain what's going on, essentially, I am soft launching memberships. So that's fairly huge. So thank you everybody who's gotten me this far, allowed me to start popping off with that. And I need emojis. I need emotes for anybody who decide to be a member, but I've got nothing. What am I supposed to do for the good people of YouTube? The good people who give their time and their money to me so I can buy food for myself. I like food. I like being able to eat. Don't fear. No fear needs to be had. We are okay. In fact, I've just made... Yeah, you could see that thumbnail I really rushed to create there. That's fun. So I will be doing a couple requests. Anything you guys would like. Let's go, let's do 3,000 by 3,000. Like this. Maybe not so piercing white. There we go. I'm not used to drawing in front of people, so this is going to be just a little awkward, but it's fine. It's fine. You people know me. You've dealt with me before. I don't have to explain anything. This is my stream. Let me zoom in. Darken that. Yeah. Get my little sketch brush here. Oh, you could see how fucking batshit crazy my sketches are. Hello, people of YouTube. It's me, Chillylily. I'm in your walls. Don't listen to the rattling that you may or may not hear. It's not real. Look, I'm so silly. I'm so silly and I'm 100% real. I'm so real, it can almost make you hallucinate for a second and hear rattling in your walls. Look at this goober. How could you say no to me? How could you say no to me? I'm so endlessly charming. Finally, after all these years, Chillylily has a gun. Let's get a Bill Cipher up in here. And I can also use this as a Q&A stream. If anybody has any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them. If you want to know about me, any of my interests, I love talking to the people. I'm also I like drawing. I do enjoy a little bit of fandom stuff. I've been known to enjoy a cartoon or two at some point. If I'm in the walls, can I get the rats out? I'll see what I can do. But the last time I was sent for a rat problem, that did not end remotely well. Jesus Christ. I think the rats are shooting me with a psychic beam. Do I put my pants on one leg at a time or two legs at a time? Usually one leg at a time, unless I'm sitting back on my bed and I need to do a speed run maneuver. So, ooh, that's the wrong brush. Basically what that would look like, you got your legs primed in the air for action. So you start in a bit of a curled motion. Pants, I don't know, you have to be a little bit flexible for this maneuver. So here's the pant. Here's the bed you're on. And then you have to sort of roll back. And you gotta shoot your legs through it. That's how I imagine the two-pant method would work. Just like that. Just a nice, clean motion. And then you got your pants on two legs at a time. And look at you go. You two-leg psychopath. You did it. You got your pants on two legs at a time. I mean, if you have multiple sets of legs, that may be something to consider. What I also need, I'll have like a little doodle page. That could be this first layer. I'll make a second layer. That needs to be emojis. The first thing I need to ask, how big is a YouTube emoji? That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making itty-bitty reaction images for you, the people. 48 by 48? That's so small. Why would I make it so tiny? Hold on. New. Let's do 48. Oh, it's already really changed. By 48. By 8. That's so tiny! Look at my sketch in comparison. That's nothing. Why are you so itty-bitty? Yeah, 48 by 48, that's the maximum size. Why are you so small? I think that's IO7 or LO7 underscore said, "Greetings, Lily, watching from Kroger's because I've been dragged out of the house." What's a Kroger? I thought... Alright. I didn't know that was real. I'm gonna be entirely honest. Seldom do I leave the house for things other than, like, the occasional nature walk or a grocery store run. I thought Kroger's was a fantasy store. Listen, there could be Kroger's in Canada. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. It's fake. It sounds fake. That's not a word. What the fuck is a Kroger? I don't know. I've got a Sobeys. Is that close enough? I got a Sobeys. They got good cookies. I'm not American. If it's an American store, I don't know what the fuck is a Kroger. It's a Sobeys! Haven't you heard of a fucking Sobeys? Do you at least got Zares? It might just be an American thing. You guys don't... America's not the whole world. You got me over here being like, what the fuck is a Kroger? Let's do it like a really wonky Lily face. Yeah, the extended mouth. This is what you motherfuckers have me like. Goddamn Kroger's, go to hell. I mean, don't actually go to hell, but... Holy shit, we got a donation! Oh my god, I've actually made $5! Christine Dabos says, "Hi, Lily! Oh my god, hello! That's so huge! Oh, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Miss Dabo, I'm going to make... Oh, right, you were a patron of mine, weren't you? I'm not sure. You look similar. No Kroger's employees, go to hell. Oh, let's draw that profile picture. Yeah, send in a donation of any amount to me if you want like a little doodle. The more money you send, the higher quality it will be. Fuck me, I hate drawing circles. God damn it, that's close enough. Let's a little bit of a circle here. Humans as circles. I think I can also take music requests. Nothing copyrighted though. CSP has a circle till... Listen, you're gonna try 50 times to draw a circle as God intended. As God intended. Okay, I think... Let's get a picture. Let's get a picture of this lovely... this lovely individual up for a second. Take a screenshot of that, don't mind me. Let's do that. File, open. Congratulations, you are being immortalized in art. And also my desktop. Look at that. This is the first stream donation I've ever gotten. Everybody give huge props to Christine. Thank you so much for the donation. That is nuts. Alright, let's get this face down here. Move the face. Enlarge the face. Your face is a little blurry. I don't know how to do this better. Oh yeah, you're immortalized, baby! Oh, I'm winning. I got $5. Let's give you little Pete's. And you said hi, so I think you should have a little hand. Hi! Yeah, alright, let's draw her. No, Christine! My first donation! We lost her! Fuck you, there is an object to transform. I'm transforming it now. Let's see if we can get that face down. I got a little rounded, little glasses. I'm not much of the I'm not much of a realist here. I stick to cartoon. You know what what I should have done from the start? Let's get the ruler tool going. There we go. Now it's gonna look nice. You see, that's what I'm doing, chat. I'm cheating. You got cute little bangs going on here. Like a little... Oh, I don't know how controversial this may or may not be. So I've recently started rewatching Doctor Who. Do with that information what you will. I ain't cheating if it exists in the program already. The suffering is a part of it. If you want to make a good art, you have to suffer just a little bit. Okay, I've completely fucked up that jawline. Hell no. Got Chillylily as the barber. She fucked up. She fucked up my fade. Let's do something cute like that. Oh, that's a little creepy. The Dugadoo thing. The fuck is a Dugadoo? What I do know is there's a guy named Mr. Ring-a-Ding. I actually wanted to post this for a second now. This guy, there was a cartoon. There's a guy that blew up. So I decided, fuck it, I think I'm gonna redesign him. So this is my little redesign. I put a constellation on his face. That's the phoenix, because he's risen from the ashes. That's the art layer. That's the constellation layer. That's the line art layer. Hide all this for a second so you can appreciate my sketch, which also looks nice. I mean, it's a sketch, so it looks messy. And I'm not shading it, because I don't fucking feel like it. What do you mean you want it burned? That's my guy! I worked hard on that drawing! Spicy toilet paper. You're lucky you're also a talented artist, and I respect you. Alright, let's get the glasses going. Like I've got a fucking 40-year-old in the chat. What does that say to my enjoyability? I've got people from all of the age demographic. Yeah, you're talented. You made that beautiful fucking comic, and I like it. And I like that comic, and I like you as a person, and I think you're nice. You don't have to know what you're doing to be good at it. I don't know what's going on at all, ever. Okay, I think I need to get rid of the ruler now. I'm gonna raw dog this hair. It's sort of got like a little bang thing going on here. That's cute. We got a little curl here. I mean, hair is just shapes. I could do shapes. I did that in elementary school. That's what they trained me for. Goodbye, IO7/LO7. I don't know if that's an I or no. You're gonna have to tell me that later. She's sort of like in a little bit of a side profile here. That smile should be a little wider. That's why it looked a little creepy. The smile was not anywhere near wide enough. Don't commit tax fraud in my name! Do crimes in your own... This is my finger pointing at you. Do crimes in your own name, not in my fucking name. I don't want to be an accomplice. Get out of here. Okay, let's raise those eyelids a little bit. I'm not drawing a flesh horse. If you want me to draw the flesh horse, you have to donate. No, I'm not explaining that joke. Give me money if you want the joke explained. Alright, I don't have enough money. I'm in between jobs right now. Please give me something. Okay, shoulders gotta be down just a little bit. You got a little curl up here, that's cute. Neck, head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes, head and shoulders, knees and toes. It's a flesh horse. It's exactly what it fucking sounds like. I don't know what to tell you. Give me money, even if it's $1, if you want it explained. And Peep, you personally have to pay me if you want to see the flesh horse drawn. I'm a businesswoman. I do a little business. Flesh horse. Yeah. I drew her fucking pupils. It looks... She's not fully there. Can I be paid in ketchup chips? Don't you have to go out and buy the ketchup chips? Just give them to me. Give me the money that you would buy with the ketchup chips with. What does the flesh horse contain? What does it hold captive? I want you to look at the name and then think really hard. I know you can do it. You do also get to make truck go fast. Why don't you instead deliver the money to my house directly? And then maybe you'll feel the joy of speed. Let me do this. I like doing the little dot thing. Okay, that I've just made you look like a crackhead. I'm so sorry, Elise. I'm not doing this woman justice, man. Oh man. My first donation and I'm already fucking it up. Chat, help. How do I fix this? How do I uncrackhead this drawing? Come on, work with me. Work with me here. Thank you. There we go. The difficult part is, streaming and drawing at the same time is not an easy task. That's the hard part, in fact. The drawing thing I could do. The entertaining thing I can do. Try and combine those things, you're gonna be having a bad time, bud. Message retracted. What do you mean, message retracted? Christine, what did you say to me? Christine, what have you said to me? Chat, can we roll this back? Can we roll this back? What is this redacted information that's being hidden from me? Did you say slurs in my chat? Have you said slurs? Have you said you've said slurs in my chat? I knew it. This is actually a psychopath. I was about to big YouTube red arrow fucking psychopath in my chat period question mark. It's more likely than you think. Let's get a she's kind of looking like a Bellatra card here. Oh, it's been a second since I played that game. Give me money and I will make you into a Bellatra card. Anyone who doesn't have money, you're fine. You do have to bully the people who have money into giving me money, though. You're, I'm recruiting you for the cause. You're gonna help make a hit YouTuber and subsequently hit artist Chillylily. Make art. Seed Bellatra Challenge Part 2? Well, you see, the funny thing about that, I need money to do that. I have to... I have to buy the nitro. To gift the nitro. You can see my problem now. I would love to do more of it. I'm a little poor right now. Alright, if anybody can, I don't know, help hold out metal cans for me. Spare change. Spare change. Holy shit. Christine's going nuts over here. I should have... Divine Dog, you fucking deserve the nitro on that one. Everyone say dub Divine Dog in chat for me. I'll just do, like, cute little glasses there. Is everyone here, aside from this, like, random, I don't know, 40-year-old mom, broke? We're all broke? Oh... I guess we're all poor together, aside from this random sugar mommy. Of course one of my viewers is broke from spending money at an anime convention. Do you also by chance watch Manly Badass Hero? Let's give you some pupils, actually. But some nice kindly pupils. I'll add a sparkle in those too. Don't worry. I'm unfortunately making responsible financial decisions. Who says this can't be a responsible financial decision? Also, hold on. Don't glasses have that weird, like, little... They got, like, the little nose nipple thing. Does anyone know what I'm fucking saying? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't wear glasses. I've got these, like, little blue light glasses. It's the nipple. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we're all in agreement about the glasses nipple. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the parts that connect to your nose. I don't know what it's called. That's just something I'm pulling out of my ass right now. I'm gonna... Alright, I know you're white, but I'm gonna give you just a little bit of lip down here. It's fine. White people can have a little lip as a treat. Should I do something with the dot there? Nah, that's fine. It's fine. Doing a nice big smile here. I love laugh lines. Laugh lines genuinely are so sweet. Does look like a Joker. Balatro card. I don't know. If this was a Balatro card, what would you make it? I'd make these ears a little bigger. Not like elf ears, but something a little more reasonable. Alright, how's this jawline? Got a nice round face. You could be a Balatro card. I'd like to speak to the CEO of Jawlines. Buddy, come on. Like something... Okay, we got something nice and friendly going on here. There we go. That's okay. That's alright. That's not horrible. Should probably get, like... I don't know. Nah, it just looks weird. We'll have them as little hanging spectacles. Glasses as spectacles. And let's get the eyebrows going. Got a little depth to that, just like right here. Yeah. You know an artist is good when they add the little eyebrow depth. TM. Love that. And then you sort of erase so it tapers a little bit. Ooh. Oh, baby, I'm feeling it now. Economy joke. We could have her be sort of like the egg card. More volatile misprint. a wider range, but it also can hurt you. That'd be kind of funny. Bangs sort of go like this. I'll have it cover an eyebrow over here. Oh, they'll do like a little... like that. Yeah! Oh, baby! A triple! Have them go off to the side with you. I'm sorry I'm taking a little bit of creative liberty with your face. But, you have commissioned a YouTuber, so I don't know what you were expecting. Well, you didn't commission me. I did this on my own volition. Which means I should be even less liable for any damages I cause. I'm not turning her into an egg. Although that would be really funny. How much money would get the flesh horse? Any amount. Any amount, I don't care. I'm Poe. Let's get something funky over here going. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. 1 cent, at least $1. At least $1, please. I'm out here. I'm sitting. I'm banging my little tin cup around. Please. Life is so hard. We're going into a recession. Give me $1. $1! $1! No more, no less. At least, okay, I would like more. At least $1 if you want the flesh horse. 90 cents? You're trying to haggle me on $1? You're $1. You're haggling me on a single dollar. If $1 is pushing it, then don't donate. Oh, did you just get $1? If you're as broke as me, then don't haggle with me on it. Just don't spend the money if you can't afford it genuinely. 99 cents final offer. Oh man, that is tempting. Oh wait, what currency are we talking here? What currency? If it's American, and if it's an American 99 cents, I will take that. But if it's in a poorer economy, then I will have to decline. Could you pay in mana? Stop trying to fucking haggle me on $1. 100 cents. This is, you're trying to pay me in shekels over here. 100, you're putting it down to Robux. 1 Canadian dollar. A Canadian dollar! That's less than an American dollar! That would only be a few cents! Stop! Stop! That's enough! You people are... No! I have my dignity! I have my dignity! There's a... I don't even play Clash of Clans! I think there's like a little dollar bill sign next to the chat. I don't play I don't play any of the Clash games. V-Bucks, I don't play Fortnite. It's the cost to get V-Bucks would be more than $1. Social credit? I'm in Canada, I don't need that. I hope I wouldn't need that. Stop haggling me! It's $1! You broke motherfuckers! $1. $1 has you twisted. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills over here. One bottle of maple syrup? I have one downstairs. I don't need maple syrup. Small flakes of gold from the bottom of a... I don't play any Clash games! Don't punch me! In fact, that would be less likely to get you a drawing, I would say. I wouldn't even do it if you paid me, if you punched me right in the face. I would take your money and spit on you. Actually, people would pay for that. Never mind, I'm not spitting on you. I'll just take your money. I don't play Clash games. I don't do anything like that. If you can't pay me $1, just don't pay me. It's that simple. If you're poor, no need to voice that. You're fine. I trust you. Let's just... That's enough. That's them, officer. That's the person who made a bad joke in my chat. That's the bad joke maker. Send them to jail. Mods, can we ban this guy? Oh, I need to... Now the hard part is going to be me trying to make a circle. I should do this on the ruler layer. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. If I thought doing a circle normal was hard, doing a circle with this is just gonna look terrible. Mods, summon the artist punishment. Mods, can we depict this guy as the soy jack and me as the Chad? Thanks. Oh, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind trying to draw this. There we go, that's close enough. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Okay, we got this. Got this. You're on a boat. What's my opinion on snood? Sounds like a new word. Babe, wake up. New word just dropped. I gotta draw clothing now. And I'm not the type of YouTube channel just to draw somebody nakes. I can't really do that. That's good enough. That's probably fine. You've got like a shirt on here. I'm putting you in a black shirt. There you go. Alright. There we go. Let's merge these layers. The great layer merging. Delete this. If we hide that, oh, that's lovely. Let's just... let's give this poor woman some teeth. Nothing crazy, though. Just, like, color in this part. And... I don't know, you probably have brown eyes. You probably have brown eyes. Put some nice... give you some nice brown eyes. Or something. It's not that hard to bet that she probably has brown eyes. Who's the white woman on the screen that isn't... This is somebody who donated $5 to me, which is so cool and epic, and you should do it too. Or not. It's not like I want you to or anything, Baka. Yeah! Now isn't that a white woman? Excellent. She's so sweet! She gave me $5! So automatically, already doing way better. Way better than the rest of yous. Alright, I'm just going to delete this reference image. And I'll move this right beside so you can look at the terrifying sketch in comparison. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Okay, so this is 48 by 48. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. But dearest Chillylily, I'm broke as hell. You're not as broke as some of these other assholes. They tried to haggle me on $1. $1! Let's go! Somebody play a confetti sound effect. We got $1. Alright. I'll start sketching the flesh horse. We got that's $10! That's $10! Peep, you've sent me $10! I've misread that. Fuck, I have to do line art for this now. Alright, I'll do the line art for it, and I will tell the story. Do that instead of the coloring. So, essentially, this is... Roxysaurus Rex is one of my buddies. We were playing this game where you have to get people safely to another location by using Morse code. And whenever... I'll actually make a little bit of a comic really quickly here. It was... Oh, we got more donations! Oh, I guess I have to put more effort into the fucking... Oh, and you don't even have anything for me to draw as your profile picture. It's just a K. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, I can't draw while I'm talking. I gotta sit down and focus because my ADHD is horrible. You could send me the jester. I will draw your jester. So me and people are playing this game, going back and forth. Essentially, you're stuck in this little bunker and using Morse code. And occasionally there's a creature above that will kill you if you keep the lights on. But you need power to send the dots and the dashes, so it's a little bit tricky. After that point, we've been playing for a little bit. The creature would make a sound cue every time it was running above us, this mystery creature. And I said, it sounds like a horse. And earlier in this game, it depicted like this weird fleshy mound, so I was like, it's gotta be a flesh horse, right? And so me and Pete, we just started riffing off of each other. It's got 6 legs like a spider, and they're like, no, it's got 6 legs, and it's got at least 5 extra joints. I'm like, oh, it's like the flesh dog. The flesh dog from the video I was talking about, the red finger. Half this chat is people I know. Half of you are just my friends. And half of you are friends I've yet to make. So now I have to try and figure out how I'm gonna draw a flesh horse. I need a reference of a horse. Get me a horse. Hold on. Ooh. Long horse. Yeah. Yeah. Get me a long horse. Trevor Henderson. Save image as horse. Now we got a horse. The thing from mouthwash. Ooh, that would also work well. I'm glad viewers in my chat are big flesh fans. Any flesh heads in the chat? We've got a reference. Let's go. Search when the ops give you a meaty apple. You people are insane. Alright. Now I have to try and figure out what this flesh horse will look like. Oh no! Don't make me draw more flesh horses! Okay, first off, what the fuck does a horse even look like? You've got this long snout. I'll do a little profile view. I think if this is some weird recreation, we could also base it off of the dog, the weird flesh dog robot thing. So it'll just... Oh no wait, the joke I was making, it has a mouth that goes all the way back. Let's just make it uncomfortably long. I'm gonna look like I've never seen a fucking horse before. You know what? The emoji actually helps. Yay. Let's give it an ear that's way too tall, actually. Something uncomfortably tall. This was also brought about by me joking about, as a post I saw where the mouth that horses have, the really tiny one, versus the way dogs' mouths go. What if that was flipped? There's just like a dog with a really tiny mouth opening. No ear! No, just hole? Just hole. Evie has said it. Just hole. Maybe I can make this eye a little bit bigger. Make it go a little further back. Yeah, I don't understand the horse thing. You kids have fun. Let's make the nose holes look like a little cut. Something. This is starting to look more like a dog. It's okay. I will make it more horse-like in a moment. Once again, I do not know how to draw a horse. I'll make it work. I'll make it. I was paid $10 to make this. This isn't even the membership stream anymore. I was gonna do emojis. Doesn't matter. It's horse time. So if we're sketching out the body of this monster, first off, I think I need a normal horse drawing. A horse. Google.com. Bring me a horse. There we go. Save this image. Domesticated equine. Show up in my desktop. We've got a horse. Okay, they've got... I think I'm actually gonna have to redo the sketch based on... new information dropped. Get this thing over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the horse race thingy. Right. I saw stuff about that. That was fun. Let me get this horse out of the way. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Where's the rest of this horse? There we go. Okay, let me catch up with chat a little bit here. No ear hole. Start spelling horse with emojis. I thought it was just going to be the flesh prison, but as a horse flesh panopticon. I'm only continuing in these horse shenanigans because I enjoyed the horse race tests. New horse lore drop, $5 for horse, $5 for my Sona. You can only do the horse if you want, I don't care. New horse lore, $5 horse. Thank you, chat. Very cool. So we gotta start off with a relatively normal horse here. They got a little snoot thing going on, and their heads are sort of diamond-y, and then I don't know. They got this little jowl. Any horse jowl enthusiasts? Superstitious realism is the girl I miss her. Is my girl I missed her. The heck's going on? I was eating. Well, I was paid over $10 to do a flesh horse. I told the story. I'm not telling it again. You missed it. That's not my fault if you missed it. And they've got like these tiny ass pin foreheads. What's the deal with their little pin heads? It's kind of funny though. One eye here. They got their other little eye sticking out. You know what? It's already relatively uncanny valley. I think I'm doing good. Yeah, certified horse moment. Can we get some horse emojis in the chat? Now I'm actually asking for it. Is it less likely to happen if I ask for it? Let's find out. Okay, we got the little jowl here. And they've got this beautiful, luxurious mane, but our flesh horse is bald. Hina, the horse is here. Yeah! Yeah, horses in the chat. The neck should go down a bit uncomfortably. Like, it should be a disconcertingly long neck. So not quite a giraffe, but just horse-like enough. Makes you think, hold on. Something's wrong here. Now, the horses have extra joints, the flesh horses, so we gotta start branching out a little bit here. That's one joint. Let's make it so they have really short bones in between. 2, 3, 4. Just a 90-degree angle. That looks stupid. Hold on. 4. And I don't... Oh no, it's cutting into some of my other art. This flesh horse is too big. Shrink. And then we'll have like this curved hoof. So it goes like this, and then back like this. I said specifically it had 5 joints. I have to stick to the lore I've created. We'll have a little bit of a perspective shot for you here. And then it goes down and in. We'll make them like a little bow-legged so you think they run slower than they actually do. Yeah, how do you like that for horse lore? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I already fucked up. It needs to go out a little bit, and then it goes down. Right, straight. And then it goes back in just a little bit. And we make it bow-legged once again. Okay, I'm sort of doing that. It is not fan art. It is a gag called the flesh horse, which I don't know how to explain that one to you. You just gotta roll back in the stream a little bit, and it has 6 legs, and each leg has 5 joints. And also, it's got a mouth that goes really far back. It's kind of looking cute. I may just be a bit of a freak, though. Okay, it has a really long neck, so we have to enunciate that just a little bit. So let's... Actually, I'm gonna curve it out, because if it bends too much, it looks stupid, right? I do want this to be at least a little bit scary. So let's get, let's enunciate the joints here. So it's almost bone-like. Right, the first set, I mentioned the first set was hands rather than hooves. So I still have to do, like, the horse shoulder, which is, like, a noticeable bone. But I'll make it dip inwards so it's a little emaciated. I think I could do that okay. Oh, this is turning out to be a lot more detailed than I was expecting. It's okay. I'll figure out how to do the flesh horse right, guys. I won't let you down. I should just start it off by doing the joints more ball-like, and then I can erase around it. So it starts off like this, and I think it should have really big calves, just because it's so buff. Like, flesh horse is buff. You don't fuck around with flesh horse. It would have gone hard as a creepypasta in the early 2000s. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Now it just has a really short fucking neck. It looks stupid again. Oh, I gotta push this up a little bit more. Alright, I'm working it out. Art is a process, you see. I'd like to see AI try and replicate this mastery. Ooh, actually, let's have it, first off, I think it should show its ribcage just a little bit. I don't know if I want to go exposed bone route yet. I could certainly experiment with that, though. Ooh, multiple rows of teeth, that would be fun. You're gonna have to forgive me, I'm going to be a little bit lazy. And I am going to copy and paste these in a second here. Yeah, let's get that going. Okay. Draw the first finger, and then separate. It's 1, 2, 3. Maybe like the pinky over there. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I actually have to erase that, unless it just has an extra finger. Yeah, that's good enough. For now. I'll add more detail in a second. Probably should add like a little wrist joint here. We got those weird little bony wrist joints. It's got these distended muscles, that's a bit odd. Yeah, I was thinking a little more malnourished. Okay, so we have to... If chat already wants to adopt this guy, I'm not doing a good enough job at making it creepy. I gotta work a little harder in that aspect. It's not creepy enough. It's not creepy enough, guys. I'm not sure if I'm fucking with it. CV. We're gonna have to get a little creative over here. There's 6 sets of well, it's like an insect, okay? So I gotta shrink this a little more as it gets to the back. We're copying and pasting right now. We're in the design phase. Sue me. How about giving him flesh? I have to build the skeleton first, and then I will build the flesh around it, I promise. Alright, merge selected layers. Now let's get the other set of legs. Let's go. Control C, Control V. Maybe I'll like I can mess around with the joints a little here, so I think it's because it looks so uniform right now. That is why it looks a little less creepy. Make it a little less uniform. Then that may do more for the scare factor. So if joint starts here, I'm gonna just hide that really quickly. Maybe like this stretches out further. So then this has to go over here, and maybe we'll have one hoof sort of like splayed out. You know, because I imagine this thing at its full length would be quite long. It's got to fold up in on itself. So now, let's lower the opacity of this. Trace through this bad boy. I will have to... Actually gotta... maybe bend this a little more. Yeah! What's the art for? Oh, welcome new viewers! I'm making a flesh horse. I'm trying to design a scary, scary monster. So what we have right now, in concept, it's a flesh horse. It's got 6 legs like a bug. Each leg has to have 5 joints. And it's gotta be creepy enough so people don't want it as a pet, because this thing is actively hostile and will kill you. So, I definitely want... I definitely need to fix the space in between some of these joints. Do something like that. Okay, yeah, that's looking a lot better. I think I already fucked up this leg. That's okay, that's okay. Because let it be known, I do not know how to draw horses, and I will use that to my advantage. Bro, people would want a siren head as a pet. That ain't possible. Take that to the- you take this to the horse riding contest, you're winning. I may need a bit more space between these. Okay, I'm gonna fix up the legs later. What I care about is the head. Because this can make or break. So what I'm gonna start with, the mouth has to go back here. So that means I have to separate this jaw roughly on this line. So let's get that really hanging open. Yeah. Oh, that's looking good. So, tracing the upper part. I don't want it to look like dinosaur-like, so I'll have to be careful in that sense. Oh, and get... Ooh, I know what to do, I know what to do. So, it goes only a certain way far back, but it's got these, like, little flesh fronds. Maybe, like, connective tissue. Yeah, that's starting to look good. Yeah. Yeah, it looks dislocated, that's the point. I've dislocated his jaw. Currently, he doesn't have teeth. I'm working on that. Not an anteater. And maybe we could have, like, some straight up holes in his jaw. I'm thinking the nose, it should have, like, this stitched up look to it. I do think I like the prey eyes for it, because if we did front facing, that would be really fucking silly. Because if this is prey, if this is trying to escape something, then what's hunting it? That's the good question. That's the big money ticket. We're going to give it, like, really, really just tiny normal teeth. Maybe I'll stretch out the mouth just a little bit more. So it'll have, like, borderline humanoid teeth, right? But it'll have so many sets of these human teeth that it's so clear that something just happened. And if I'm thinking of making it like a little wrinkly around the eyes. Now, if I want this done well, maybe I'll bump this part up just a little bit so it's more bone-like. And then it goes down a little bit here. And we still have bones running along this, so it's not entirely emaciated. Yeah, so it's actively rotting. Oh, wait, and we can make this eye droop a little bit. Yeah! Alright, now I'm fucking with this. Now I'm fucking with this. Let's have this be a line art layer. Because I already have that. Line. There we go. I'll at least get the line art for the face down. I don't know how well I'm going to do the fleshy look. I will certainly try my best. Neck snap. Ooh! Oh, if its neck was if its neck also had another joint. So let's actually do something like that. That way, we can have the neck like at this peculiar angle. And then it curves back down into a normal neck. I like that. I like that a lot. Yay! We're actually unnerving some chat members. Ooh, and it should be like just a little bumpy, so you don't know quite how many bones are in there. So like that. Yeah. Okay, I like that a lot more. I'm also thinking. Hold on, my mouse just dinked up something fierce. We've got like these veins. We got some veins going. Yep, it would actively be clicking. Like it's some sort of Geiger counter. That's what I want it to sound like. I want this thing to sound like a Geiger counter. So you hear it coming, it sounds like something is irradiated. Alright, let's make that mouth go back just a little bit. And now we add the fleshy fronds. So technically, its mouth could open up a little further backwards. So that way it can stretch. It could stretch more than you would expect it to. That's fun. I do like that. Then people wonder why I play horror games. I likes the games. I likes the spookies. Would make if I could. Just have this part be a little bit of a lip. Might need to extend downward a little bit. Yeah, I actually have to redo that jaw. That's not looking right. It's okay. I'll fix it. I will fix it. You want to know what I think? I think it shouldn't have a tongue at all. Nothing. It's just barren. Instead of a tongue, there's more teeth. That is what I think. Okay, so it's got a jaw that goes like down here. And then sharpen it just a little bit. Always flip your canvas. If you're drawing, you gotta flip your canvas. Yeah. And then maybe sharpen the jaw like a little bit here. And then have it go around. Okay. Now that looks a lot better. That I can get behind more. I just gotta erase the lines around it. How will he taste? So some of the teeth are a little squishier than the others. Those have taste buds in them. So he's tasting you with his teeth, basically. You should have a tongue that squids have? Squids have tongues? What do they look like? Someone needs to send me an image. Alright, get this mouth going here. Now we get the fleshy parts. So you really know how wide this guy can open his jaw. Flip your canvas! Actively flip your canvas! How will you improve? How will you improve? It is a worthwhile strategy. Would recommend 10 out of 10. Alright, just sort of loosely connect this tissue here. I do like leaving those lines a little more disconnected. That's fun. Oh yeah, it's always fun going back to your old art, just flipping the canvas. Whoa! Hold on! Hold on, something just crashed! Am I alive? Okay, it was just the tab that crashed. That startled me. It's okay. I'm okay. Emotionally, I'm okay. you go out at night and you just hear this Geiger counter of all the joints clicking too. Imagine the sound of the joints clicking. Alright, we will start the teeth. Start the teeth! Oh, that just looks like a bowl. Like one of those paper boats. Alright. Let's get some of the teeth started here. They're all a little disconnected. This should probably be where the gums are. I should do that on another layer. Yeah, you flip your canvas and you get the little Tony Hawk Pro Skater sound effect. Like that video of the guy taking a sausage out of an air fryer, flipping it in his hand, and then putting it back. Oh, like let's make some of these teeth like taller than the others, so it's yeah, and it gets a little more sporadic near the back, and you aren't even sure what the teeth are doing back here at this point. And you gotta add the gums. You gotta add the gums if you want this to look good. Maybe we can raise the gums back here so it's this horse has gingivitis. That's the real horror right now. Have you flossed recently? I know you haven't. Alright. Let's have the gums be really high on some of these, just so it's that little bit more uncomfortable. Yeah. Oh, that's sickly. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. This horse hasn't brushed its teeth. Send in the dentist. That's what defeats the horse in the end. It's a dentist. And I'll go down like that. Go around like that. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, baby. This is actually what, if there's an ARG, which there totally isn't, this is what it's culminating to. It's the flesh horse. Horse hunts and packs. Oh, that's rich. Sure, I'll make that canon. I do like this almost bowl-like mouth. Like it's made for scooping. And we'll make another layer to do the rest of these teeth, because this is going to be... Oh, let's give it like almost rat-like teeth. Right here. Just these weird, barely connected, almost macaroni-like teeth. One flesh horse for every pack of normal horses. You may have a flesh horse infestation. You should probably get that checked out. Okay, let's have one of these sunken in just a little bit. Alright, the teeth drawing begins. Let's have this one be just like a shard. Oh, I'm gonna have fun drawing the gums on this one. So as it gets like a little lower down here, the teeth start descending just a little bit. And then you realize, oh fuck, it's still going. The teeth are going further back. They're still going. The teeth don't stop going back. Yeah, it used to be a grazer. And now it's just scooping up humans. Because we're a lot easier to eat than the apples from its dimension. It's actually an interdimensional creature. The flesh horse. Let's have the gums go really... Actually, make the gums go really fucking low on some of these. Yeah, so... This is where the top of the gum is supposed to be, but it keeps going down. Yeah, it's for the flesh dimension. We've all heard of it. You've heard of the flesh dimension. Alright. This horse definitely has gingivitis, dude. This is... Man. When's the last time you've been to your dentist? Yeah, it's the flesh apples. We've all heard of it. Okay, that tooth I'm gonna keep really stubby. These ones I'm going to extend downwards just a little bit. That one's gonna be like a sliver. This one I'll keep like that. So it's like, it's almost got teeth lodged into the side of its mouth here. So they go a lot deeper than you can see. Like, I would say it goes straight down. It's got a really thin skeleton. Like, for this mouth, it almost looks like what a pelican would have. It's that, like, razor thin part. But because of just the sheer density of the bones, that's what makes it, like, so tough. Actually, I have a much better idea. The teeth can go up. The teeth shoot up. That's why they're like this. The teeth go up. Oh yeah, the teeth go all the way down the esophagus. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I had in mind. But these teeth, they can be shot up, kind of like these spines, these pokies. Actually gonna race up to there. That looks a lot better. Yeah, it's like a pufferfish quills. That's what it's like. And then actually, like, around this part, the gums start coming up a little bit more, because it's starting to go into the just the normal mouth territory. So this is the, like, this tooth is inside its cheek. So I'm going to go and add a few more teeth. in air quotes, a few more. And we're going to get the little fleshy fronds going back here. And this is only the bottom jaw, right? Which side was I originally doing this from? I think it was this. There we go. Doesn't that look lovely? Don't you want to take this guy home and cuddle him? I wouldn't say it's a defense mechanism. I would say when this creature latches right onto you, it shoots its teeth up into you, so you can't escape. Like, if you try and shake around, you're filled with teeth, right? And I want to add at least another row, just so it really solidifies, like, you are not going anywhere, motherfucker. You move when I tell you to move. Okay, and I remember I wanted the mouth going up a little bit. So it's got this little hinge before it goes down. So I'll continue that part of the mouth here. And yeah, it would probably look like that with the other teeth on this side. I'll draw the rest of that. Oh, I could grow back like a shark! Oh, okay, this guy definitely has teeth like a shark. It's gotta grow back. And we'll bring it forward. I mean, isn't this guy so cuddly, guys? Don't you just want to bring him home? Have him as a pet. Take him out for a beer. Getting a beer with a flesh horse. Yeah, who's getting a beer with a flesh horse? Oh, I could corrupt things like Terraria. Oh yeah, this guy is definitely spreading the crimson. We're spreading the crimson with this one. So I like to think he's got closable nostrils like a camel. Like, you know, for all the flesh storms. You don't want to be able to close your nostrils. It is the flesh storms. We've all seen them. We've all seen them. But I like to imagine around the nostrils, there's like some of these extra holes, and they do go straight through the bone. Just for that extra smelling ability, you know? You want to smell it real good. So yeah, maybe it's got some larger holes back here. It's fine. Don't worry about it too much. It's going as intended. As intended. How are more flesh horses made? Obviously, they have sex. So, when a mommy horse and a daddy horse love each other very much, they have sex, they straight up get freaky with it, and a child flesh horse, usually there's multiple in the womb, one of them survives by eating the other flesh horses, and it can stay in the womb for up to 2 years. That's more flesh horse lore for you. Wall of flesh. Don't say that in my chat! Do not say mating breaths in my chat! Go to jail! Go to jail! We are not doing that here, okay? This is the family channel for flesh horses. Do the baby flesh horses have to chew their way out? I would say through a very thin layer of flesh. Just like a little protective layer, you know? I call it the courtesy layer. Just so, diseases don't get through. They gotta chew their way through the courtesy layer of flesh, in brackets. It's not that much to chew through, and they've already got teeth at that point. They grow teeth before they grow their brain. I mean, obviously, they would grow teeth before their brain. I mean, that only makes sense, right? Okay, let's make this drooping a little more believable. So I gotta maybe get this eyelid down here. And it's really accentuate. Oh yeah. So if it's drooping, I feel like it should hang over this part of the mouth, really. Yeah. The reproduction cycle is the most terrifying part about the Geiger counter. I'm making the decision that they are like snakes. They're like snakes in that aspect, and if you don't understand, go ahead and look it up. Have fun. I Chillylily promote looking this up. This is a horror channel after all. I do make horror content. I will expose you to the horrors. Hubooga. What is a baby flesh horse diet? So, obviously they're not dimension hopping at the baby age, right? They get fucking stomped on. So they're chilling out in their home dimension eating flesh apples. Which is already... It's pretty difficult for them to eat those flesh apples. They're already pretty tough. So... They really gotta fight to eat through one of them. And the ones that are able to survive and chew through them, that's sort of how they weed out the weaker ones. And the ones that are able to survive off flesh apples are then able to go to our dimension and hunt us for food. Yeah, Balatro is a horror game, what are you talking about? If you never played Balatro, that is very clearly, evidently a horror game. Alright, how do we get more fleshy looks around here? I don't think it's... Chat, I don't think there are enough folds. Frankly, it just doesn't feel like there's enough to show that it's, that's straight up hanging it. Straight up hanging around. We do a little horsing around. Anyone in here, doing a little more horsing around? I do a little horsing around, on occasion. Okay, those extra lines are really doing it for me. Gambling is scary. And everyone should take Divine Dog's word for it. They did the Chillylily seed and got like several billion fucking points on that one. Ooh, I'll do a vein here. Oh, let's have a vein going into this. Where the biggest part about drawing horror monsters is having fun and being yourself. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's get something over here too. Oh, I'm feeling these veins. I'm feeling it. Let's get some more folds going. Maybe they've got like a really prominent nose vein going on here. And, oh, how could I have forgotten to draw it around the other eye? So the other eye is actually doing fine. It's not quite as droopy. Um, it's obviously it's like a little bit of sag to it. I would say the number one flesh horse disease is drag eye. That's drag dash eye. It's when the eyes they get pushed out by teeth growth. So teeth are now starting to grow a little more up into the horse. And that is causing obvious problems. I mean, they have so many teeth, they just don't know what to do with it, so they may get like the occasional tooth coming out. Like I'll display this right here. We've got one bone shard that's just sort of torn through the flesh right here. This is an unhealthy flesh horse because it has bone shards that are creeping up into it right here. Yeah, not even flesh horses immune from diseases here. So the bone shards that are sticking through are a sign that the teeth are starting to protrude out around the eyes, and they've really overtaken the eye socket at this point. So the eye, in an attempt to sort of rescue the eye, the body disconnects it. Like you've got the eyeball, and you've got the little fleshy part it hangs from, and let's say this is the hole. So basically, the eye gets pushed out and hangs a little bit, and it does this in an attempt to rescue the eye from the teeth that are growing in this eye socket. That's what I imagine. We could have like a really big tooth coming out of this part. Yeah, and just like the little line. And it's popping up right through here, and it causes these fairly big tears in the skin, I would say. No, they just bring interdimensional diseases with them. And yes, you can get drag eye from the flesh horses. If you manage to survive a brush with the flesh horse, if what attacked you was like a sickly one, there is a chance you may get drag eye. It has yet to be documented since flesh horses are such effective killers, but if you were to get it, your eye would be popped out of its socket. But because you don't have that protective part, you don't exactly have the bag of flesh to sort of hold your eye. So that part really is a bummer, I would say. Sorry about your eye, man. Oh no, they make us look like little bitches, I would say. They're not all sick. This isn't a common disease. This is just like one of the flesh horse diseases they can get. Right? If you don't even have diseases in your world building, are you writing correctly? That is what I ask you. Let's get a little ring around the ear. Yeah. Do like the little lip. And we'll just have something leading to the top. Something leading down here. And let's make these peepers like solid black. This is more flesh, don't worry. I say don't worry, like you would somehow be disappointed. Don't worry, man, it's just more it's more flesh. I would say they have twice the lifespan of the average human. Give or take. Give or take. Now, we do more teeth. Yeah! Honestly, I would have to say very difficult to tame a flesh horse. It's about as easy to tame a flesh horse as it is to tame a bear. So it's not something you actively want to be trying out. I'm gonna make that a little lighter here. Do they have any weaknesses? While their skin is very tough, I would say they are more susceptible to disease, since they're lacking that crucial layer of skin, which skin is an organ, right? It's meant to protect things that could possibly pierce through our muscular layer. And since their muscles and in turn their veins are so exposed, that is how they're most likely to die from diseases. Taking them down, not as easy, I would say. They have incredibly durable flesh, and they can regenerate pretty well, I would imagine. Well, these teeth are far too uniform for my liking. Can I hire a flesh horse as entertainment for my 8-year-old nephew's birthday party? Columbo the Famine Clown has his schedule packed. You would need a distinctly well-trained handler. If you don't have, like, a handler with at least a few years of experience when it comes to flesh horses, like if there's a hobbyist, like if you got a cousin who's offering to bring a flesh horse for your kid's birthday, do not take that. You need to have several years experience handling them, I would say. Interdimensional handler. Yeah, interdimensional handler, obviously. You think you could take on a flesh horse? How deluded are you? Well, I mean, I guess if you're subscribed to my channel, then you might have a better chance of surviving if you're subscribed to me. But if you're not, I'm sorry, dude. That's gonna kill you really quickly. Would he be good enough entertainment, though? I imagine if you train a flesh horse, they have a couple tricks. Like one where they shoot up their teeth and then catch it again in their mouth and then eat the teeth. If that's entertaining to you, then, you know, definitely book it. Otherwise, you know, bit of a niche interest. Oh, let me get more of the gums in there. There we go. That looks a lot better. I'm loving also the Animal Crossing music in the background while I talk about how to handle a flesh horse. and I've been your host, Chillylily, with the horse. Oh, Peanut, the horse is here. Can the horse sense if you're subscribed or not? The horse can sense if you are subscribed via radio signals. You do actually get marked if you're subscribed to me. It's like a protective barrier. So if any hodagas or hubugas attack you, they can sense the subscription, and therefore inherently my scent, which is frightening. It's frightening to these flesh horses, and they will back off if they are attacking, and they smell the subscribe button on you. How smart are flesh horses? They are about roughly as smart as I would say the Vita Carnis Mimic, if you've seen that series. They're roughly about as smart as that. They can outsmart a human. I would say at least octopus intelligence. Yeah, definitely can outsmart a person. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's another reason they've been able to survive so long in the wild. They did not have the crucial epidermis layer, so they had to enhance via intelligence. They are social creatures. I will give you that. They are social creatures. Maybe you can charm a flesh horse. You'd have to roll high for that, though. They do hunt a little bit for sport, though. So, do flesh horses watch streamers? They're not fans of me, they're scared of me. If you put on a Chillylily video, they would be startled by the sound of my voice, and would run in the other direction, just because of the frequency in which my voice is, and the sheer level of dominance that I exude. It's that decibel layer mixed with my complete lack of fear. It's the same reason that geese run away from me. They don't typically hang around. How do they travel through dimensions? So they sort of chew their way through. They only typically go to our dimension and their dimension. If a horse was a little bit more powerful, then maybe it could go to other dimensions. I wouldn't know how they do that, though. I'm sort of limited to this dimension. I'm loving all the questions. I hope you realize I'm making all of this up on the spot. This is not something I've written out. I am ad-libbing. I'm actively ad-libbing. Let's see that. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, raise that a little bit more. That looks good. Why specifically to us? Humans taste good to flesh horses. I don't know how else to tell you that. Sorry, bud. Unfortunately, we taste good. I mean, I wouldn't taste good to them. I'm a little bit too cold for their liking, and I would give them brain freeze. That's just another reason they do not approach me, aside from the fear factor. And let's get that going further back. Actually, no, I don't want those lines. I have to do more teeth. Has to be another dimension that tastes better. There may be. The thing is, we have yet to go through with interdimensional travel. If we were to, then maybe we would recognize, foreign contents in the horse's stomach. Very, very few of these have been captured and killed, so it is uncertain. It is uncertain if these travel to other dimensions. If they do, they don't tell us. They're not readily sharing that information. Do flesh horses grow bigger with each human they eat? I wouldn't say each human. I would say every 100 or so they get a little bit bigger. At most, they can get to the size of, let's say, roughly a pine tree. You know, if you think of like the height of a pine tree, no bigger than that. So you're at least good in that department. A flesh horse king. That's actually, I'm glad you brought that up, Divine Dog. That is a phenomenon where there is an unsuccessful mating ball that is just males, and their extra limbs get tangled together, and if they have holes, they will get stuck through. So a flesh horse king would be a phenomenon where multiple flesh horses are stuck together. They usually don't last in captivity, or they don't last out in the wild like this. I think one was briefly in a traveling circus. I'm uncertain though. I'd have to do a little more research on that. I don't want to see the phrase flesh horse doomed yowie in my chat. Stop that. Out of all the shit that I could be... You know how well I am, how good I am at ad-libbing, and what you want to hear is flesh horse lore. It's not, how's it going, Lily? How's your day? It's, tell us more about the flesh horse, Lily. It's, I'm terrified of the horse and it's coming for my family, Lily. What about how I've been doing? I don't think that's enough teeth. I'm just gonna add a few more circles that indicate teeth growth, and... okay, I'm satisfied with that. I'm ad-libbing! I'm pulling this out of my ass! Oh yeah, if they get bigger, that would definitely affect how much they need to eat. So they have to be able to sustain this by eating a lot of people, which is why they don't get bigger than horse size typically. But at most they could grow up to roughly like a pine tree size. You know, you look up, you see a decently sized tree, you're like, that's a fucking tree. That's as big as a flesh horse is getting, and they would need a lot of calories to sustain that. Okay, that's looking good so far. I'm kind of digging it. I don't know, what do you guys think? How are the flesh horses doing? They're doing fucking horrible because they smelled you, and your scent enrages them so much, personally, that they're stampeding towards your house and are going to kill your dog. Your dog specifically. They don't even normally eat dogs. They're not even going to eat your dog when they're done with it. Ear canals, I should have thought of that. The horse is fleshed out enough? I do not think the horse is fleshed out enough. What does an ear canal even look like? Could I get away with doing this and just making it a little darker? Does that look okay? I don't know if that looks okay. Just gotta. This looks so peculiar. You know what? I love that so much. I'm gonna keep it. I think that's very creative. You've got this thing from a distance. Oh, it looks kind of stupid. I like that. Let's get a bit more of the gum layer going on here. You got a couple dents going. Oh yeah. Straight up fleshing it, and by it, let's just say, my horse. Oh, it's gotta have like a little bit of like a tiny little dent where its skull is supposed to be. You know, it's the little dent in the back of your head. It's the bone dent. We've all seen it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now this is just looking a little stupid at this angle. I will add this part. Okay, that looks a little bit better. It's a little less stupid. It's terrifying yet ridiculous. Listen, a little bit of shading. A little bit of shading. This guy is actually a gamer. Yeah, Flesh Horse Gaming. I imagine a horse would also look sufficiently stupid without its mane. If I had to hazard a guess. I'm going to fill in... Actually, I don't even need to fill in these holes. Because this mouth is open just enough. I could probably get away with doing this to indicate the thickness of the holes. Yeah! Oh, that looks so much better. Much better. Much better. What do you guys think of that? Holes. I won't save that to my desktop just yet. Maybe I can fill these in, make it look a little bit thicker? I don't know if oh, actually I do fuck with that. Hell yeah. That way I could do a little bit of a darker outline around some of these smaller circles. Just to indicate. I like that. I like that a lot better. Oh yeah. Flesh Horse Fortnite skin. How am I gonna do the rest of this? It is going crazy. I'm gonna have to work out the leg situation. Because these guys, the torso has to be at least this long. So he's gonna be a little down tilted. Maybe I'll have his butt stick out a little bit more. We've got 12 concurrent viewers. I feel like I'm gonna name this art stream. Oh, actually, Kiwi, you donated $2 and I haven't even drawn anything for you. You get to name this file. I'll save this for in my art to store tab. Kiwi, if you're still alive, you can name the file. Basically, I'm gonna Lily Chilly this shit up. You get to name the file! Pickles! Good job! Congratulations, that's what $2 gives you. Welcome back, Evie. Flesh Horse is going magnificently, and we've also built upon the lore. I don't know if you were here for the tooth disease. That's certainly there. I'm making it look so wrinkly. It looks a bit like a ball sack. The Jester, I will draw for you later. I already promised you I would draw one off camera. I will draw your Jester. Right now, everyone is really involved with Flesh Horse. And I gotta give the people what they want, man. The horse is doing numbers for me. And is frankly, it's earned me, like, $22. That's a lot of dollars. Teeth! Oh, love me some teeth. Teeth horror is fun. Sometimes I have nightmares about my teeth falling out, but they grow in immediately, and they get sharper and sharper each time until, They're like piranha teeth, and they pierce through my lips, and then I can't scream for help because my mouth is held closed by the teeth that are falling out and growing in thicker. I think I've only had that specific dream once, though. I don't know what that means. Or at least, what it meant when I had the dream. I've not had a tooth nightmare in quite some time. Let me fix this line here. Can I make the hooves teeth? Oh, absolutely! You don't even have to pay me to do that! More teeth! More teeth! More teeth! Alright. Have like a bit of a cavity here. Yeah, real bone-like. The bones. The bones. Yeah. Don't want to make that too sharp. I keep having a dream where I'm a goblin. I don't know what it could mean. Have you sufficiently hoarded enough things today? How has your hoard been going? If your hoard has been lackluster, then have you considered more things? It may be that, if I had to hazard a guess. I could always be wrong, though. Your hoard is non-existent! You don't even hoard anything? Not even concepts? I like hoarding ideas, that's what I would hoard. You don't have to be a dragon to have a nice hoard. You could have an item hoard, you could have a digital hoard. You could have a hoard of friends. If you have a hoard of friends, then you're doing really good for yourself. Let's do that. And do that. Really signify how knuckly this looks. It's knuckle tissue. Oh, some people are posting dreams in the chat. Tim Tom Pitpat says, I had a dream where I was being targeted by a normal clown who was also a terrorist. I don't think that's a normal clown. I think that's a terrorist clown. Evie, our girl Evie has said, the teeth dream I had some years ago, or something, was when one tooth I had kind of broke into pieces, and I took it out of my mouth and was like, oh, okay. Well, if you've got 2,000 friends on Facebook, that counts as a hoard. Have you considered adding more people on Facebook? That may please the goblin in you. Like I said, I wouldn't know fully. I do not hoard friends on Facebook. That isn't really my expertise when it comes to hoarding. Ooh, I'm gonna have the flesh. It's gonna stick out from the bone a little bit. A little bit of a sag going on here. Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking with that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's connect some of this stuff. I feel like some of these extra lines are really holding the piece together. Let me lower the opacity. Oh yeah, what are you guys thinking about this? I'm not exactly, as I've said before, super crazy efficient when it comes to anatomy. But I guess we're making new anatomy right now. I would say it's missing some lineage, but that's the only thing I would complain about here. Let's get just a little bit of detailing going. Like I said, nothing crazy. Just something nice. Yeah. Oh, those lines are a little bit too messy for my liking. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. Alright, that I can get behind. New anatomy drop. Not bony enough. How would I make it more bony? Something like this please you? Are you pleased with the amount of bone? I mean, it is the flesh horse. You do have to remember, it's not gonna be like crazy bony, you know? Why follow an anatomy? Make your own. Pleased. We have pleased Smortikai! All hail Smortikai, the bone leader! Congratulations. I just made you a religion. That'll be $20. I do take PayPal. Alright, definitely for the legs, I will have to push them back a little bit. Just so I can elongate the torso region. Ooh! Oh, we got a continuation to the Eevee's teeth dream. And I was stuck in it, and the only way I could not die was to be infected with the teeth. I won't go into detail because thinking about it scares me. Why did my brain come up with they? Oh wait, I misread the first part. The teeth dream I had last night. You had a teeth dream last night! Specifically about the one apartment in Look Outside that was the teeth. Right! Oh my god! That is what I was originally going to stream! So, to promote my whole membership stream thingy, I was going to play Look Outside. That is the game I wanted to play. So the first stream is on the house, right? It's just to hopefully drum up some activity for the membership thingy. And I think I'm going to make at least a starter membership. Currently it's in Canadian dollars. If I had to hazard a guess, I should probably make it a little bit cheaper. I'm thinking, let's say $4 Canadian. Does that sound fair? The first stream will be free for everybody, right? Everybody will get to see the stream. Subsequent streams, if you want to watch more, they will be membership only. Look outside, but I don't have a window. That's how you win. That's how you win the game. Don't have a window in the first place. And to really enunciate skinniness here, I'm gonna make it look like it's just connected to this first part. Swoop. I definitely want to do another art stream. I could continue work on the flesh horse. Yeah. What would Canadian dollars be in American dollars? Let me translate that really quickly. CAD to USD. Exactly 4 Canadian dollars would be... Hold on, it's loading. Why is it loading? Did the economy just update? That thing should be the same. Oh, the website's just not loading for me. Yeah, Google it. Go ahead and Google it for me, because my internet needs to be saved for the stream. I think that's what's happening. It's whatever you make of it. Oh, I didn't have the right line art color. That's why it looked weird. Let me fix that right now. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Are the member-only streams also going to be on YouTube or some other platform? They will be on YouTube exclusively. I don't want to have to make another fucking account to do anything. It's only $2.90 USD? That's crazy. Oh man. So if you guys can afford $2.90 a month, I would probably stream at least 4, maybe 8 times a month. If I could get it up to 8, that would be ideal. And that way I can pay my poor editor Lige. He's currently editing all of my videos. Ever since I finished Dominion, I was able to help him a little bit more. So if you buy a membership, you will be able to help me make more videos. And so I won't miss out on posting videos like I did this week, which I felt really bad about. I was not feeling good, and I don't have a backlog yet. So if I can pay my editor more, I can also make more content for you guys. Dominion, it's the really big video I posted that brought a lot of people to my channel. I've been working on that video for a little bit over a year. That's my best video. No idea how money works digitally. Might be a bit behind with how money works. What I know is PayPal, you can connect it directly to your bank. That's how I pay for things. Yeah, the Minecraft video. So more memberships would equal more content for me, because that's more money I can pay my editor. That is more I can live off of. My goal is to be able to get like a proper place to live. Because I will say it, I'm still living with family. Just because the house economy right now is really rough. And I'm waiting on people responding to my resume right now, so I'm in between jobs. So that's not going well. So hopefully I hear back from that job offer. Otherwise, this is the only way I've got to make money. Yeah, glad you guys liked the Dominion video. That makes me happy. I worked really freaking hard on that. I was very proud of how the drawings turned out. That made me happy. House economy is bad, but the flesh horse economy is booming! From what I know, the Canadian election happened more recently, and Liberal won. Thankfully, Liberal won. Because I think we had like a mini Trump running. And somebody who is actually going to be working on the economy, I think the guy used to be a banker or something? Or like somebody who worked with money. So hopefully that's gonna be okay. And people will still have human rights by the end of it or something. I don't know. I could hope for human rights. May not get them. You gotta be lucky for those. Oh yeah, let's get the shading really dark. I want to do Junji Ito shading on this thing. We don't need to talk about sad shit though. This is the fun Chillylily stream where you get to forget about the horrors of reality for a little bit. So let's just have fun in the flesh horse dimension. Call that the floors. Call them the floors, but they certainly don't floors their teeth. But ooh, actually, I like the look of this. Oh yeah, get that going a little bit. The floors. It sounds like flossing, but also flesh horse. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. I have nowhere else to go. Straight up florsing it, and by it, let's just say, my teeth. Alright, I now have to address the rest of the legs. Cause I have to. Oh, this is really anatomy hell right now, just trying to figure out whatever this is. I'll do a little bit more work on the flesh horse. I can't promise I'll finish it. I could do a little bit more work on it, and then I would say I'm gonna end the stream. After that. Obviously, I do want to work on this fucking thing a little bit more. You know, it's the horrors. We've all seen the horrors. I want to get lazy and copy and paste, but no. Flesh horse deserves my time. And definitely, I feel like we should do a bit of a barrel chest here. Just a little bit of one. And that is so we can draw ribs. Spare ribs. I don't have that second little knuckle thing drawn yet. I will have to extend that more if I want to do that. Yeah. Even thinking the flesh horse is enough. Oh yeah. Even just talking about this thing. It does enough mimetic damage to put me up for at least a week. At least a week. This is my horrible, horrible creation. I hope everyone hates it. And you have a heart attack. Subscribe to the channel! Yeah. Trying to connect all these tendons and shit is not easy. Flesh horse is not making this easy for me. But since when has the flesh horse made anything easy for anyone? Really, it's just a menace. Hashtag I love flesh horse. Are we giving the flesh horse hair or it's shading? It's shading. Flesh horse does not have hair. If it had hair, it would be far too much of an apex predator. I'm making the flesh horse hairless for your safety, okay? You should be actively thanking me. Let's lengthen that out a little bit. I do want to make it match this other bone. But I do want to do a little bit of a perspective on it. It doesn't even have skin. How's it gonna have hair? Actually, if it didn't have skin but it still had hair, oh, that would be disgusting, but that'd be fun. Really, accentuate this one, this specific little knuckle. I keep calling them knuckles, because that's basically what it is. Make the mane teeth instead of hair. I could give it a teeth mane. Maybe I could give it like spines. Now you've got me intrigued. What if I gave it like... Hear me out on this one, okay? Don't worry, this isn't going on the hear me out cake. It's just the concept. So... I start adding these spines to it. Like, maybe some of them are a little more on the uneven side. But, the spines are tipped with, like an anti-blood clotting agent that causes you to bleed a little bit more. 'Cause an effective way to kill something is by poking it, and then it doesn't stop bleeding out. Hear me out, flesh horse. Do not the flesh horse, okay? I didn't think I'd have to say it. Not only will it kill you, but also it looks like a horse, so that's already not a good sign. Arguably the mane is just built up cartilage. Oh yeah, I would say, the mane is actually, these are like hollow bones. Kind of like bird bones, but, you know, it's not so they can fly. Fucking imagine if this thing could fly. That would be really funny. But also be really terrifying. Let's, sort of shorten the spines as it gets up to this point. It's good. Don't fuck a horse! Flesh Pegasus? That would be cool. Hell yeah, spines. Yeah. Maybe it's got a paralysis agent, maybe it's got something that causes blood to be let a little bit extra. I don't know. Flesh Horse is not passing the Harkness test. There's been an addendum to the Harkness test that says if it looks too much like a normal Earth animal, does not count. And I'm basing this off of horse. I'm going to say it's not ethical to fuck the Flesh Horse. Sorry to everyone who really wanted this horse down bad. It's just a little too horse-like for my tastes, personally. But it's neat to hunt you. Do not stick your flesh in the flesh horse. Please, there are more fuckable characters. Just pick a sexy man or something, alright? You get these spines a little more on the uneven side. I do like the unevenness, because if it was too uniform, it wouldn't look nice, right? I want these to be good spines. Really something that, that really invokes a feeling of something. Flesh Horse A, B, C. Oh, yeah, there might be, variations. I feel like there should be a semi-aquatic variation, like a kelpie. But, you know, it's for the blood lakes. The blood lakes in the flesh dimension. They gotta swim somehow, right? I would say all flesh horses know how to swim. But the flesh kelpies are much more proficient. They are semi-aquatic, they can breathe air. I'd say they can't breathe water as effectively, because they're supposed to breathe blood. Okay. If there was a flesh centaur, I would say you can fuck the flesh centaur. but the top half of the flesh centaur is gonna look like a mimic from Vita Carnis. So you already have to want to do the Vita Carnis. Flesh horse is not ethical passing the Harkness test. Flesh centaur is passing the Harkness test. Just because they've got vocal cords, they can speak and they can consent. And also you can more accurately tell their age. You can put the flesh centaur on the hear me out cake. You know what? Just for you, silly Billy, flesh centaur is now an active variant of flesh horses. If they eat enough people, they are able to mimic them. I'm just gonna call it the mimic. So we've got our 3 variations of flesh horse. We've got flesh kelpie, flesh horse, traditional, and flesh centaur. Would 2 flesh centaurs pass the Bechdel test? Well, I mean, one already passes the Bechdel test, but if you want a second one in there, go nuts. V1 versus the flesh horse? That would make a bitchin' fucking ultra kill level. My name is Edwin. I made the flesh horse. It was difficult to put the teeth in it. What about a snowy adapted version of flesh horse? I take that and I raise you. All 3 variations have a winter variation because they are able to adapt. It's they get a lot paler. They go from just the bright red to a more like peach Caucasian skin tone. They're changing their pelts basically. Would a flesh unicorn be real? Hold on. I accidentally zoomed out. I would say a flesh unicorn is only real if they have this specific bone disease and it shoots right through. The flesh tar. Yep. You got the flesh tar. So, flesh unicorn is only the result of mutations and maladaptations. That is a very sick horse. I would say it'd have to be maybe born with the disease, or it could be just like a lucky chance at getting this specific mutation. Oh, have the legs come up. Oh, okay, yeah, I am fucking with that design conceptually. It's got so many layers to it. It's like a ruffle chip. It's horrible, but it's like a ruffle chip. Flesh horse is P3, and once killed, it spawns flesh apple prime. I'm putting the flesh horse in the flesh panopticon. This prison to hold me? For scientific reason, what would happen if a flesh centaur bred with a human? It would probably kill the person. Unless you're really careful, I don't know. You would not get a flesh centaur baby from it. You can't get pregnant from the flesh centaur. Ruffles don't have layers, they have ridges. You know what I meant. Unless there's like a 3D ruffle out there, like this stupid fucking 3D Dorito. A human without skin. Yes. Remove the skin. That's it. That's how you get it. Hold on. You cannot have babies with the flesh centaur. I can't believe I have to say this. Can the flesh centaur get pregnant if it breeds with another flesh centaur? I will say that. It's kind of, I would say, it has such a unique adaptation. I would say it could only reproduce with other flesh centaurs. Why am I making this? I'm still the only one contemplating how we could cook and eat a flesh horse. They're really bony. You might have some trouble with that one. You cannot, okay. Do I have to once again say that you can't have babies with the flesh centaur? Alright? You could go ahead and adopt, okay? If you really need to have something with the flesh centaur, adopt a child. Jesus Christ, get a donor. And I'm just gonna do the upper half. I don't even want to think about all the extra joints right now. That's frankly too much for me right now. But it would be funny. You know what, Silly Billy? You specifically can get pregnant with flesh horses. Nobody else. I'm drawing you pregnant! Since a flesh centaur is made of a flesh horse eating a lot of humans, would its children be flesh centaurs or flesh horse? That actually is a good question. I would say it would be flesh centaurs specifically. Mainly because of how much they've mutated. Oh, you want it? I curled the monkey's paw! I curled the monkey's paw! You specifically can get pregnant. I don't care what bits you've got down there. Regardless of your assigned gender at birth, you can get pregnant. That's my punishment. I make specific people pregnant. Okay, I do have to elongate this torso. Right now, this is like more fronds. But the torso does continue down here a little bit. Ours greatest weapon is the ability to draw someone pregnant. And I could draw any of you pregnant at any time. So don't test me. Alright. Sort of just drawing this in lumps. It really does look like a sickly thing, doesn't it? Oh, it is a little nasty. I will say it is a bit nasty. Still don't know why anyone would put this on the hear me out cake. It is gross. Like it's gross. Actually, I think I'm going to make this part hang down a little bit more. Just because that's fun. It's got a pouch. You know, it's the flesh pouch. We've all seen it. Yes, good hugs! Oh yeah, just as it's about to kill you. Best hug of your life. It's the only one you're getting. I would say its stomach distends just a little bit so it can hold a person. Add this guy to the horse races! Yeah! And I'm gonna have to move that last leg up a little bit. Probably like around here. Maybe I'll make like the last leg very large. I don't know, what do you guys think of very large last leg, but it turns down into like a normal joint? Actually, that's a bit too frog-like for my tastes. Maybe slightly larger. Would tame and gallop through the fields with good luck. Cause these spines are going all the way down, you can't sit on that. It skipped multiple meals? Au contraire. An entire human being can fit in the stomach. Probably more. Flesh centaur or prime jovial merriment. Maybe like a collection of spines rather than a tail. Like something like a mace. They've got one bone and they can flick it around. It's just filled with the spines. That'd be fun. I'm gonna be real, this anatomy is killing me. I do think this stream has been going on for a hot minute. Yeah, like a stingray, but it can swing it around like a mace, and that's how it gets people. That's how it gets you. I'm gonna call it for the stream. This was very successful for an art stream. I can't draw more flesh horse right now. I'm not making a flesh horse emote. Don't 100% that. Could I have a flesh centaur human hybrid? Okay, top half is more human. with like patchy looking eczema skin. Bottom half is flesh horse. It's just closer to being a normal centaur. There you go. If a hybrid was possible, which it isn't, unless you have the child yourself, then it's just gonna look more like a normal centaur. Stream emotes to flesh horse. I have to draw these off camera. You people are a horrible influence. I've received 22 Canadian dollars from the stream. Most of it was for flesh horse. I hope you're all pleased. That is not only did the flesh horse drawing take up the majority of the stream, but it took, that was the only thing I was talking about. Everyone thank Peepo for giving me the $10 for that. Thank you, Peepo. I want to thank everyone who donated: Christine Dabo, Roxysaurus Rex, and Kiwi Thief. Very much appreciate that. Well, anyways, this has been the art stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay frosty, my friends.